My brother and I started our business together, and he by far has had the most influence on me as an entrepreneur.
It's what I create, and then when people, when it comes to reality, come in and revel in it and said, thank you for having us today.
My mother is 87 years old, and she is still a force in my life.
You know, for me, it was really a calling. My dad had been successful in corporate America, and so when I went to college, that was really my focus, was to be as marketable as possible in that space. And then I woke up my sophomore year at 311 one morning and had a totally different vision for what would come of my career, and so kind of followed that path, at times begrudgingly, but it has clearly been a blessing to do that.
The restaurant business is living theater, and it's theater, it's art. People don't come to a restaurant like ours because they're hungry. They can go to the refrigerator for that. They come to celebrate life. They come to experience something and show it off to people and to get away. It's entertainment.
You know, when I think about my journey as an entrepreneur, I would say that my mother has been incredibly influential. My mother is 87 years old, and she is still a force in my life. And even on the days that are a little bit challenging, she tells me that life comes with challenges, but it also comes with a lot of rewards. And so I am so happy that she is still part of this business. She's not in the business, of course, but she's the cheerleader on the sideline. I could not have done this without her encouragement, and really the encouragement of my entire family. And for that, I'm thankful.
So my brother and I started our business together, and he by far has had the most influence on me as an entrepreneur. And so it is a unique experience to, after 20 years, not just work well with your brother, but to like each other more. And so that collaboration, that teamwork, the belief that we have in each other, the trust that we have in each other, and the encouragement we're able to provide during good and bad times is unique when you know that as family, that there's no ulterior motive other than just wanting the best for each other. And so he's by far had the most impact on me as an entrepreneur.
When I was 15 years old, I ran away from home, and I never returned. I was homeless for a while. I slept under the Asbury Park boardwalk, and then eventually I got myself a rooming house, 8 by 10 or so, with a bathroom down the hall that everybody shared. All the old people that lived there shared, senior citizens. I left home because I didn't want to report to anybody at 15. I wanted to own my own business because I didn't want to report to anybody.
You know, my favorite part about being an entrepreneur is the influence and the impact that I see that I have on our employees. I've seen our employees over the years just grow into individuals that they never thought they could become potentially. I've seen our employees go to college, I've seen our employees buy homes, I've seen our employees really do well, and I'm really happy to be part of that. But I'm also very excited about serving our customers. From the 2-year-old that comes into our restaurants in a baby stroller to the 103-year-old gentleman that comes into our restaurants every single day. It is a pleasure for me to serve our customers at all ages, all ethnic groups, and I just love going into our business and really talking to our customers. They are the heartbeat of what we do, along with our employees.
I grew up in the business, and those waitresses and those cooks and those dishwashers became my family. From the time I started hanging, I was 8 years old. And I grew up, and those people that worked there. And then when I started working out, this was the only family I had, really. And he said, that's why you are the way you are with your employees. They're your family still. Stuff we can think about. It's what I create, and then when people, when it comes to reality, come in and revel in it and said, thank you for having us today.